Good afternoon, Tigers. Welcome to Tiger TV.
Today is Friday, November 1st, 2024, and today we celebrate All Saints Day, Dia de los Muertos, and Diwali.
I'm Virginia Fitzgerald.
I'm Camila Kikuta. So, Virginia, what's in the news?
Yesterday marked the end of NDB's annual Spirit Week, culminating with the Dingbat Day rally. The afternoon began with 4 classes' spirited entrances, followed by ASB's traditional horror-themed video. It featured a performance by the Spirit Squad, as well as 3 games between the Monarchs, Sharks, Vipers, and Jaguars. The event concluded with the winners of the Halloween contest. Until next year.
Halloween was especially memorable for the Jaguars. The freshman class celebrated their first Halloween at NDB with last week's annual Lincoln Haunted House. Let's go to Tiger TV reporter Sarah Lee for more.
I'm Tiger TV reporter Sarah Lee at the Haunted House.
This year's theme for the Haunted House was Cursed Carnival. The Link crew dressed up as clowns with fake blood all over their shirts and scary clown makeup. Let's go see what the Jaguars thought of this year's Haunted House.
Guys' names?
I'm Kirsten. I'm Elaine. I'm Bridget. I'm David. I'm Elaine.
What was the scariest thing about the haunted house and why?
Getting jump scared because I didn't expect it, and like people were like jumping around in like the lockers and everything.
Yeah, it's kind of scared me. I just thought it's boring, but the part of restroom is kind of scary, really.
Getting chased. Everything. Well, it's really fun, everything.
Thank you. Hi, what's your name?
Kathy.
What was the scariest thing about the haunted house and why?
I think the scariest thing was actually Elaine screaming the whole entire time. I think she was scarier than the actual people trying to scare us.
Thank you. Hi, what are your guys' names?
I'm Penny. I'm Audrey.
What was the scariest thing about the haunted house?
Layla Dahib. When they started chasing us.
Thank you. Hi, what are your guys' names?
My name is Lily.
I'm Leela.
What was the scariest thing about the haunted house and why?
The scariest thing is Sammy screaming and pausing in front of everyone, so everyone was stuck behind her.
I agree.
Thank you. Hi, what are your guys' names?
I'm Piper.
And I'm Sammy.
What was the scariest thing about the haunted house and why?
When there was people chasing us. The scariest thing was Lily and Leela trying to make me cry with their mean comments. And Layla Dahib.
Thank you. Hi, what are your guys' names?
Mia.
Stella.
What was the scariest thing about the haunted house and why?
When we were in the bathrooms because I got scared and I fell.
Probably Zoe blowing my eardrums out and like tackling me basically.
Thank you. Hi, what's your name?
Tessa.
What was the scariest thing about the haunted house and why?
Probably just because it was dark and like the jump scares.
Thank you.
In addition to the haunted house, there was Hocus Pocus playing in the soda fountain. Students got to socialize and enjoy snacks.
Let's take it back to the studio.
Thank you, Sarah. It looks like a few of our Jaguars were actually scared.
This week was also the annual Fun to Future event with the whole school assembly on Monday morning, followed by the event itself on Wednesday evening. This year's honoree was local photographer and NDB alumna Diane Sullivan Morton from the class of 1983. Let's go to Tiger TV reporter Rebecca Welty for an interview with Morton.
Hi, I'm Tiger TV reporter Rebecca Welty, and today I'm here with
Diane Sullivan Morton.
And can you share some thoughts about Fun to Future for me?
Well, Fun to Future is so important because underprivileged girls should be able to come to this school without worrying about, or the parents worrying about, how they're going to pay the tuition. And just having any kind of help goes a long way.
Mm-hmm. And how has NDB helped you throughout your journey?
Well, it made me who I am today, to be quite frank, and I know that sounds very cliche, but I had a sense of community here, as I spoke about, and I really gained confidence. When I left Notre Dame, I was very well prepared for college and for every circumstance that was coming my way.
Mm-hmm. And do you have any advice for any students that might be choosing the same career path as you?
Keep going at it. Just in the world of art, I would get into computers, and AI is here, artificial intelligence is here. So I would, whatever classes are available in college for the next steps, I would get very familiar with that because that's not going away at all. For me, my career started on the drafting board and then went through desktop publishing, which was a huge transition, and kind of whittled down the graphic design industry anyway. So that's my biggest advice, is just stay current with the times and technology.
Yay, thank you so much. And your speech was wonderful.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Rebecca. As Morton said, Fund to Future is an important event for the school, giving donors the opportunity to provide much-needed financial assistance to to students who need it in order to complete their 4-year journey on campus.
With Halloween out of the way, most people are turning their attention to next Tuesday, Election Day. Early voting is well under the way, with millions of Americans mailing their ballots or going to their local polling place as they choose the next president of the United States, either Vice President Kamala Harris or former President Donald Trump. This morning, Tigers Vote Project members and Tiger TV reporters Paige Savage and Lauren Zorella hosted California State Senator Josh Becker for an in-studio interview. Here's an expert from their talk.
Well, I'll say two things. One, in the state, it's very different. So we actually have very cordial discussions, very robust discussions. Of the legislation that I passed, 65% has had bipartisan support. So we do a lot of stuff actually with the Republicans. They get bills passed. And I chaired a subcommittee, the budget subcommittee, for billions of dollars for natural resources across the state, which includes wildfire, includes farm programs, it includes all our climate programs. And there's only 3 folks, one a Republican, myself, and one other Democrat. So we actually work really quite collaboratively in a way that might surprise people, but you'll see if you come up to Sacramento, people are very friendly. I think, and then secondly, I'd say that I do have a lot of applications for internships. Maybe some of the folks here will intern, and that also gives me hope because it shows people actually really want to be involved in the process. They're not being turned off.
The whole interview will be posted soon on the school's YouTube account. Look out for an email from the Tigers Vote Project on Monday.
And now for this week's sports wrap-up. The fall sports season is coming up, with all teams celebrating their senior games throughout the week. Flag football played Mercy B on Tuesday with a win. The JV and varsity tennis teams played Menlo on Tuesday, and then JV played Castellea and varsity played Crystal Springs on Wednesday. Rosh and JV volleyball wrapped up their season in matches against Menlo on Tuesday, with both teams winning in straight sets. Varsity volleyball played a tough match against Menlo and was defeated 3-1, but they're moving on to the CCS playoffs. On Saturday at 2 p.m., they will head to Half Moon Bay High School for the first round. If you would like to attend the game, look for yesterday's email from Athletic Director Christina Akubo for more information. In other sports news, tomorrow there will be a Cheer and Palm Junior Girls Middle School Clinic on campus. And on Monday, winter sports trials begin. Great job to all Tiger athletes this week.
For our last story, it's time to fall back. This weekend is the end of daylight savings time. On Sunday, November 3rd at 2 a.m., clocks will move back 1 hour. So enjoy your extra hour of sleep this weekend and take the time for self-care and let your body clock adjust to the early sunset. It'll get darker soon, so be careful out there while driving and walking.
So that's the news for today.
Go to our channel at youtube.com/ndbtigertv and click the subscribe button. And go to our sister publication at thenDBcatalyst.com.
This has been another broadcast of Tiger TV.
Until next time, remember to walk your treat and have a great day, Notre Dame.